Career Coach is and how it works. This was a company, EMSI is the company that created the technology behind it. And the FSCJ has purchased some of that capability through EMSI, and we are going to utilize that. So this is a free resource to you. And one of the things that I like to say to a lot of people, especially when we are in transition, is, and people will refer to me sometimes as well, you know, Phil, why is it always got to be about getting something for free? Well, I really believe in utilizing all of the resources available to me, and if I have to spend money, okay, great. But if I don't have to, that's even better, okay? I like the free sign, right? And so since this is a public-facing website, all of you have access to this, and you would be able to access it not only here today, but if you were at home or any other computer that has internet access, you will be able to access the Career Coach website, okay? So essentially all you have to do, if you were to open up Internet Explorer or Google Chrome, either one of those browsers will work. So if you can go ahead and do that, in the URL field, which is at the top, this is called the URL field here at the top, and this is what we were going to type in. So we're going to type in FSCJ dot EMSICareercoach.com. Now, while you're writing that address down, because you'll be able to utilize this, like I said, outside of the classroom as well, and I would encourage you. So everything that we do today, if you want to, you know, still make some tweaks and changes to your resume, this will allow you to be able to do so. And one of the things that we're going to be covering here today is some of the features that Career Coach offers, specifically some of the economic data and how that applies to you. All of the data that we have compiled here is backed by the Department of Labor and also other job resources, like through CareerSource, as an example, workforce agencies, okay? In addition to that, the engine that does the searching is through Indeed. So if any of you have heard of Indeed.com, that's a great resource for looking for future job opportunities. Now, with that, you'll find that the accuracy of data and where it's pulling is specific to Jacksonville. So everything that I show you here doesn't have to do with California, it doesn't have to do with Texas, it is only Jacksonville. And I'm going to show you some features here in a moment with Career Coach that will allow you to see how that applies to you when you're actually targeting prospective employers in your job search. Secondly, I want to also point out that the economic data and the relevant wage information is within the last quarter. So that's how accurate it is. Now, wage information typically runs about 6 months behind, okay? So it's recorded out in Tallahassee, and other wage companies across, or workforce agencies across the United States are the ones that capture this information and report it to the Department of Labor. So as this data is collected, it lags about 1 quarter behind. But, you know, really 4 months is pretty accurate. But the jobs themselves are as of like yesterday, even today, okay? It's just when we're looking for a career path, or when we're looking for a particular maybe career that maybe we haven't been doing, maybe we're transitioning from one industry to another, this will give you some accurate information about why you might choose, say, as an example, the supply chain, or information technology, or the healthcare industries, okay? And so all of the wage information that we have here is within 4 months, all right, just to kind of give you an idea. So if everybody has that, then I'm going to go ahead and proceed with, were you able, everybody able to pull up Career Coach on your web? Okay, it's still waiting. I know it's, we're using kind of Wi-Fi in this room with these laptops, so it may have some latency issues, or maybe the web might be a little slow, and it's really because everybody's jumping on the Wi-Fi all at the same time, okay? So it's not necessarily the website itself, it's the fact that we're using Wi-Fi technologies, okay? So we'll just kind of take a few moments here. One of the things that I'm working with here is a little smaller screen, so if I get in the way, I may sit down a couple of times just so that all of you have the best view of this based on what we have here for this particular screen. So I may have to kind of slide things around. What's going to happen a lot of times when I'm showing you and then you're trying to do, I really, what I would like for you to do is let me show you first before you do, all right? We'll have plenty of time for you to be able to do, all right? I just want to make sure, though, that you see everything, and a lot of times what happens is you're trying to keep up with me, and because I know this